Okay, guys, so if f is a continuous function defined for all real numbers x, and if the maximum value of f is 5, and the minimum value of f is -7, okay, so it never hurts to draw a picture. All right, so let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's say that we've got, I don't know, -7 here. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Let's say that's -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then let's just say, that it looks something like this. All right. So what they're asking us about, okay, so they want to know the maximum value of f of absolute value of x is 5. The maximum value of the absolute value of f of x is 7. The minimum value of f of the absolute value of x is 0. Guys, what they're testing you on right here is whether you know what takes the negative parts and makes them positive. So it's not when you put the absolute value inside of a function, it's when you take the absolute value of the whole function. So this is why I wrote this for you for the help things. So the local mins of f of x become local maxes of absolute value of f of x. Remember, like with the velocity stuff, how when we took the absolute value of velocity, we got speed because it made the negative parts positive, like this. So like if I had a situation like this, and if I wanted to say that this was f of x, the absolute value of f of x would be this min would become like a max up here, and my graph would look something like this. That looks bad, sorry. So, but they're asking which of the following must be true. So we know that this one must be true. All right, so I can cross out 1 only. I can cross out 1 and 3 only. Okay. Now, the thing of it is, guys, is that when you do the absolute value of the input, that actually does not tell us necessarily anything about the new maxes or mins. It's only when you take the absolute value of the whole function that it gets flipped over, that the negative parts get flipped over. So I'll just show you a little example. So let's look at sine of x versus sine of the absolute value of x. Okay, so sine of x looks like this. All right, so you see all those maxes and mins. All right, but then if I do sine of the absolute value of x, all that it did was it made it so that the function was symmetric over the y-axis, but it did not change the highs or the lows at all, okay? So really, guys, like on the test, like if you saw this for the first time and I never addressed that, you would know for sure that 2 was right, but then you might be a little bit iffy on 1 and 3, and if you're iffy on it, then don't choose those things. So just go with what you know, and we know for sure that 2 is the correct one. Okay, and this is a non-calculator section, so it's not like you'd be able to experiment anyway. But I guess the moral of the story is right here, they're trying to test if you know about that, taking the absolute value of the whole function flips, it does this. Okay, it makes the mins, all the local mins become maxes. All right, and 7 would be higher than 5.